Cool. All right. Nice. What a game. Alright, maybe Zoroark goes second game too. Kieran live stream, yeah. Testing it out. Got a couple hours before I have to go, so I thought I'm gonna watch anyways, might as well stream it. Yeah, I just turned it on. They're playing Zoroark, so it should be interesting. I feel like Miraidon should win like early, but I mean, if the Zoroark deck gets established, it's actually kind of hard for the Miraidon deck to take one shots on the Zoroark. So I feel like if Rich or like Richard can like stabilize, like he actually has a decent chance. Yeah, but Nick donked him game one, so maybe just choose to go second, since like you're gonna get attacked by your opponent no matter what. What would I have played for the event? That's a good question. I mean, like, Gardevoir's my best deck, but I feel like, I don't know, Gardevoir's kind of in a weird spot, because, like, Rapid Strike's really played this weekend, like Miraidon's still being played. Like, to be honest, I really wanted to play Chen Pao if I went. I have a couple of my friends who are playing it. Like, I still think it's tier 2, but, like, I don't think it's as bad as it's been performing. I just think a lot of, like, good people have, like, kind of strayed away from the deck, so I probably would have played Chen Pao or Gardevoir still, because, I mean, I think they showed that, like, Charizard, or I think I was on PokeStats, that, like, Charizard is still the most popular deck. So just having a good matchup into that is nice. You had claw sleeves, but American Airlines said no? Oh no, it sucks. Honestly, claw wasn't that bad this weekend. Just hope you hit Miraidon a bunch of times. Gardevoir's probably down in play, so yeah, that could be a good play, to be honest. What's the next regional you can go to? Portland, maybe? Save Claw for that. Alright, I don't know what's happening here. Oh man, extra card? Okay. Alright, hopefully they don't give a DPL, because then the game's pretty much ruined. Yeah, honestly, like, it's kind of weird, because, like, no one's ever, like, cheating by, like, looking at an extra card at the start of the game. Like, the rules are pretty rigid that you're just supposed to DPL for that, so. I mean, maybe it'll even make the match go longer. We'll get a 1-1 here if there's a DPL. Also, if he hasn't put his prizes out yet, you can literally just take the 8th card and like shuffle it back and redo prizes, because like he's not getting any knowledge from that. So. All right. Yeah, I know we had this happen at regionals. I think in Sacramento, and like they gave a DPL, but I think afterwards the judges said they should have just given a warning. So hopefully that happens. Alright, while we wait, let's see. I kind of want to go watch back the first turn, see what's in this guy's deck. Oh, so he went first, just didn't bench the Minion. I mean, honestly, like, wait, let me go back and watch what happened. Okay. Yeah, not benching the Minion I actually don't hate. 'Cause I feel like it's kind of like you're gonna lose either way if your opponent attacks. Let's see. And hopefully when I'm done watching this, the thing will be done. Shoe. Okay, Melanie, yeah. Wait, is he a triple shoe and he missed another basic? Oh my god. Okay, Gengar, yeah. Fish. Shoe. Yeah, discard that. So he didn't put Gengar into play. I mean, like, he's probably gonna lose either way, but I feel like if you put Gengar into play, like, even if Zoroark gets knocked out in your first turn, like, you can just on the next turn, like, promote Gengar, and then if your opponent doesn't have boss, like, they go to odd prizes, and, like, one of your Zoroarks takes a hit, you kind of just win. Yeah, definitely you don't bench Luminia. I think he had rope in his hand too, right? Yeah, it's rope. You could have just Gengar roped. Okay, I don't know why he didn't Gengar rope. And then I think Nick just, like, goes off, right? Yeah, alright, let's see if they fixed this yet. Okay, they did. Nice. Okay, I don't see the DPL thing. Sweet. Okay, let's see what he flips. That looks like the basic one, right? Okay, nice. Alright, he definitely needs to get another base if he can. Otherwise, Nick is just gonna escape rope him. But Nick's playing the Peony version, so I don't know if that plays Cross Switcher, if he has Cross Switcher. I don't know if it does. I don't think it does. Or maybe it does, to be honest. I don't know. Alright. Keep draw, nice. Man, he only has one basic, I think. See, I feel like I would have concealed cards first. Just because, like, leave more basics in my deck, because I'm trying to draw them. I don't know, leave more Gengars in the deck. But it seems like he flipped double tail, so that's nice. Yeah, like, I feel like Rich is in a good spot now. Because, like, even if his Zoroark, one of them gets knocked out on Nick's first turn, like, as long as he turn 2 can just get one established, it's actually kind of hard for Nick's deck to one-shot. And, like, Rich can just one-shot whatever Nick attacks with. Okay, he's going to put the Psychic. Yeah, so just minor sequencing thing here. He should always conceal cards before attaching. He's probably never going to switch like what he attaches to, but just get as much information as you can first. He has Melanie in his hand. Is that Melanie or am I tripping? Because Melanie's only water, right? Did you just fast charge? Man, this series has been so bad. Alright, this one goes quick. I'll rewind and watch some of the other matches. Okay. Okay, he basically has concealed cards into like a researcher. If he gets a Zoroark V-Star, I'm pretty sure its ability is it's research, so. Nope. Oh my god. That is tragic. Yeah. Cool. Nice. Alright, so you can damage pump, get one on Greninja. Yeah, I get what Rich is doing here. Oh, he's putting it back? What happened? Oh, Zoroark's Tech is 30, yeah. There's a guy in my locals who used to always play Zoroark. Yeah, see, Peony is like kind of rough here, because like, what are you supposed to grab? Because you can't Squawk anymore. But like, what else is he supposed to do? Just like slowly bleed out? Like, I actually think there's merit to not attacking with Raichu this turn. Like knocking out Greninja doesn't really do much, right? Because this is a matchup where it's going to go, like, knock out Zoroark, knock out Zoroark, knock out Zoroark. So if you're going to knock out a one-prizer, like, I feel like you need to Iron Hands. And also, you know, Rich, I mean, like, his hand's not the best, so he might not have Switch. But I guess you are blocking Concealed. That's tough. Okay, so I guess Nick here is gonna like grab Miraidon for a seal for research for next turn maybe. Yeah. Match is live, Josh. I think. Pretty sure I have it live. Yeah, I have it live. I think they just didn't give a DPL just because like the game hadn't started yet, so no advantage was gained. Reap hands. Yeah, I think hands make sense. Like if you are going to take a knockout eventually on this Greninja, you definitely want it to be with 2-Prizer. Alright, I think you just grab oh, he has Mew. I forgot about Mew. Okay, yeah, Mew's good. Because I was going to say if you didn't have Mew, I would just, you have to kind of grab research to set up for next turn, but I mean, this game's still a bit scuffed for Nick, but like Rich has not drawn out of this yet, which is kind of unlucky because he's like concealed cards like twice. That's 4 plus 2 draws for turn 6 plus 7 for start, so 13 cards. He hasn't seen an Ultra Ball. He hasn't seen a V-Star. Hasn't seen a draw support. Okay, let's see what Nick draws here. If you're gonna knock out the Greninja, I feel like you attach to Miraidon. Otherwise, you just attach to hands. That's Peony for next turn, so. I mean, I don't hate a fast charge here either, because I actually don't know what Pokemon Nick has to knock out Zoroark V-Star. So, yeah, I might have to do that. Also, does Nick only play one Nest Ball? Because he could have just got double Nest Ball instead of Forest off of Peony. I guess he does. He's going to save that Collapse in his hand. I feel like... Actually, how much damage does V-Star Zoroark do right now? It's like 60 times or something. Actually, I'm going to look it up 1 sec. Because I don't know if you need the Collapsed. Zoroark V-Star. 50 times, yeah. So, Collapse makes sense. Should have put it before the Mew, but honestly, not a big deal. Since Rich needs 4 damage in play anyways. Okay. Alright, come on. Let him draw like a V-Star or something. Cape Jaw. Again, like don't put stadiums down until you're done using concealed cards. Because if he draws nothing, like there's no reason to put a Cape Jaw right now. Okay, there we go. Ultra Ball. So he's going to need... The problem here too for Rich is like he's going to need a switching card. And I assume he only plays Escape Rope. So then like Nick can just put up Mareep. And then he has a Raichu ready. But I guess that's all his energy, so... We'll have to see. Yeah, so I would grab V-Star here, just use its ability. Yep. Yeah, I don't know why he plays Psychic Energy, because I saw he has Melanie in his hand. I feel like they should all be water. Unless he's missing it, like I'm missing an attacker. Unless he attacks with Gengar. What's that Gengar from? Let me look this up. I think Lost Origin. I mean, Gengar does 2 damage on your opponent's active Pokemon for each of their benched. Yeah, so maybe that's why he plays Psychic, but it doesn't seem strong enough to me. Okay, so yeah, he does play Melanie. 2, 3. Okay, I'd probably Ultra Ball first to thin. Okay, he's just going to shoe. Okay, Gengar, that's good. Another Ultra Ball. Yeah. Yeah, I just feel like if he didn't play Psychic, like he could have used Melanie way earlier. It just seems like anti-synergistic. So yeah, definitely... I mean, he has to use the V-Star power to get energy to retreat this turn, but... He's actually in a good spot, because he's going to knock out this Raichu, and then Nick just doesn't really have a response. Okay, so another Zoroark. I think that's fine. Yeah, I think Rich just Palpads here. I don't know if he Palpad the Roxanne, to be honest, because it's going to take Nick 2 attacks to get down to 2. And Rich, by that point, should already be on his game-winning attack. Yeah, so then Palpads, put back Melanie. I mean, you can put back Roxanne. Maybe I'm being too nitpicky, but I feel like that's like I don't want to draw Roxanne right now off this 7. Like, if I'm Rich, I literally just want to draw an energy right now. And, like, I'm pretty much, like, in complete control of this game. So, yeah, I agree with him. Smart not to put the Roxanne back. Psychic is base, James? I mean, I'm trying to think what you can knock out. I guess Lost Zone, maybe? You can knock stuff out with Gengar? I don't know. It is kind of jokes. I mean, I think just Zoroark in general is kind of a base deck. You're terrified of Gengar is guard? Why did I read the card wrong? Why are you terrified? Why? Because you have to like knock it out with like Arcana or something? I feel like guard just destroys this deck. Yeah, exactly. I'm not scared of V-Star either. Wait, did he miss an energy? Oh my god. Bro is just breaking like... Okay, that's actually insane. I mean, he's still like... Oh my god, Nick top deck boss. If Nick didn't top deck boss, then I'd say Rich is like in a good spot. But I mean, even if Nick bosses right now, actually he needs one more energy if he wants to knock out the V-Star. Unless he plays Zapdos, he can ride on for Zapdos. Because if you ride, you like all your energy off the board, and like, how are you setting up more? Okay, he does play Zapdos, so. Yeah. I mean, if Nick can draw, like, even just an energy or a Flaffy off of his... I don't know if he has any energy in the discard. Probably just an energy off of this Mew for 2. It's pretty good. Alright. Oh my, he drew Flaffy energy? Does he have energy in his discard? If he does, that's literally like the most cracked 2 cards I've ever seen. Oh my god. He's just running so hot. I think Iron Hands makes sense because there's a Greninja on the board. So another boss just turns into 2 prizes. And then, I actually don't know how he gets through the next V-Star. I mean, if Rich like takes a knockout this turn, and like any turn, like Nick doesn't take 2 prizes, Rich should just win. So he is down a couple. What's it called? DTEs though, so it might be hard. All right. Yeah, Fish for Melanie makes sense. I mean, you have V-Stars or Vs in your bench that die to boss anyways. Yeah. I mean, if Nick whiffs boss next turn, like, I don't even know how he knocks this out, so. True. I'm trying to think here if I'm Rich. Like, is there anything you can bench that protects against an escape rope? I mean, yeah, I guess you just hope that Nick can't power up the hands. 2, 3, that's fine. Alright, does 260 matter on this right now? Pump. Okay, I don't think that makes a big difference. I think he's just thinning, because I think, yeah, if you have 4 things with damage, that's enough to knock out. Actually, no, it's not. You need 5 to knock out most things in Nick's deck. So if the Gape Jaw gets replaced and this Zoroark gets knocked out, you need another one. He has Gengar in the discard though, actually, so he's fine. Okay, so... Oh, he plays double Mew. Interesting. Okay, like, I feel like Nick needs... He needs boss this turn, I actually think he loses. Phil. Yeah, I think he just wants to leave the bench spot open for a second Mew. Yeah. Does anyone know how many boss this like turbo deck plays? He's already played 1. I assume he plays like 3 or something. Okay, again, nitpicking. Always generator before benching and playing court. I mean, you're going to do it anyways, I guess. But like if he rips double energy off this, let's see. Oof. Okay, that's huge. Now escape rope is not as good. I don't really know what Nick's going for. Like, you can't one-shot Zoroark right now. So I feel like you actually, as Nick, have to almost, like, promote Zapdos this turn, attack with it or something. I don't know. Maybe I'm greeting, but I feel like I would have taken escape rope. Yeah, he's gonna go for the one prizer attack. Because if you take escape rope, you could go for like the 2 prizes this turn. But I guess you kind of have to... Not really, you just have to draw an energy off your restart. Okay, oof. I mean, he just needs to draw attachment for turn to attack this turn. And then Rich needs boss. Okay. Yeah. I think there might have been merit too to like doing 1 restart before Peony. Okay, Ultra Ball fail. 1, 2. He only has 3 energy, it looks like, left in deck, so the generators are a bit hard to hit. Alright, he needs to hit energy, or it's a go next angle probably. Alright, there we go. Oh, he plays Spiritomb too. That's actually a really relevant card in this matchup, because I think it looked like Rich plays double Lumineon. Alright, so this does how much? Yeah, 110, 120. I mean, he still can't get hands. I don't think that matters. Yeah. Yeah, what's up, Julian? Yeah, I don't know how often I'll stream, but I just thought I'd try it out. I was going to watch anyways. Okay. Nice DT. Alright, I think Rich needs... Yeah, fish for boss, 100%. Oh, no. I mean, Nick's like, you put it down. Okay. I mean, is he using it? What's happening? Oh, because he wants the Gape Jaw Bog? Okay, whatever. Yeah. I mean, he has Gengar in his discard, so he can one-shot most things. I guess if he does put a big charm now on Miraidon or hands, I guess he can't. Because, yeah, 5, 250. Okay, I'm just thinking here. You probably knock out the hands so that if Nick ever plays Escape Rope, what's it called? He can't take 2 prizes. What's the best investment for when rotation comes? That's a good question. Probably Miraidon. I think the deck keeps most of its good cards. Yeah, Zard is another good one. Zard keeps most of its good cards. I think we have to see what gets revealed in like the next set, the one after like the shiny set, to see what cards are coming. Like they might print some psychic Pokemon for like Gardevoir, but that deck, for example, is going down. I mean, Mew obviously rotates, like Mew VMAX, so don't build that. I think Rapid Strike rotates, so don't build that. I'm trying to think what else. Yeah, out of the tier 1 decks, just yeah, Chien-Pao is decent too. I think it keeps most of his cards. Out of the tier 1 decks, I think like Miraidon, Charizard are the safest. I mean, Lost Zone should still be fine, like Giratina, if you like playing Giratina. Why, what deck are you playing right now? Okay. Yeah, it does lose VIP pass. That is actually pretty big. I don't even know what you put in POW to supplement that. I feel like you almost have to go second every game to use Irida. Yeah, so this is actually pretty relevant now that Rich like didn't put that Gape Jaw down, but he had the, what's it called? The item that like moved the damage pump. So okay, wait, if 6 things have damage on them, 300, 280, yeah, he's still fine. Yeah, 4 artists. You actually might have to start playing Artisan POW. Invested in Tina, C-POW, and Guard, which okay. Yeah, okay, yeah. Tina and C-POW for sure are good. Like, honestly, like, Pokemon just loves Gardevoir, so I'm sure they'll print something that's good for Gardevoir to keep it good. Yo, Raymond, what's up, man? Why aren't you at this tournament? Yeah. I mean, there's also 26 minutes, so like, there's no point in Nick scooping. I guess he can go for boss with Zapdos, is what he's probably going for this turn. Oh, no, but he played Peony. So actually, what is he going for? Charm. He's going for Rope, I guess. And set this up. Actually, I haven't been paying attention. I was reading chat. Okay. Yeah. I actually really like Nick's deck. It's pretty cool. Like having Mew as a draw engine. It kind of reminds me of back when the draw 3 Oranguru was really popular. Okay, so he's gonna hit with this, but I'm pretty sure if Rich just gets V-Star, he wins, right? Because he has Gengar on the discard. Okay, so promote. Okay, minor, but promote Lumineon if you can. Okay, he has Game. Never mind. Okay, because there's a Beach Court in play. Okay, Gengar. I'm pretty, yeah, it's in there. He shoot it earlier. And then exactly 280. Nice. Alright, big dub for the V-Star. Zoroark V-Star. I actually think the matchup's probably good for Zoroark V-Star. Because I do think Nick's going to have trouble like knocking them out later in the game. Like the V-Stars. Yeah. So it'll be interesting if Nick chooses to go first or second. I feel like he's going to choose to go second because he just wants to like spike a Zoroark in the active turn 1. But, I mean, if Rich starts like Greninja or something, or gets a Gengar in the active, it's actually really bad for Nick. So maybe you go first as Nick? I'm not really sure, to be honest. I don't know his deck that well. Yeah, the replay thing they added this year is so funny to me. It's like we're real sports now. My favorite's like when they replay like someone like shaking hands or like someone's facial expression. Alright. Yeah, once he got that boss, the game was pretty much done. It's kind of interesting they didn't make Rich cover up his tattoo. I'm not saying that I think he should, but normally when you go on stream, like if you have anything that's not Pokemon at all, they always make you cover it up. Like they'll tape your shirt or like your hat or something. Yeah, there definitely should not be a tie here. What's it called? They're both playing 2 prize decks. So as long as someone's taking 2 prizes by the time happens, no time. Tie. So wait, did they just say Rich is going first? I didn't hear. Let's see. Yeah, Nick is the reigning U.S. national champion with the Vespiquen Night March. Man, I can't believe that was 7 years ago. You know, shout out Simon Luong, the last Canadian national champion. Took me down in the finals. I never got a chance to win it in Masters. Alright. I'm actually really curious if Nick chose to go first or second. Nice. Yeah, I hate that too when you play on stream. You go to put the prizes on the side you're used to, and then they're like, no, put them on the glass. So I actually play left-handed, so whenever I go on stream, I always ask them, I'm like, oh, put me on the seat that Nick's in. But then sometimes they already have you set, and then they have to like switch the stream graphics and all that, so they're like, no, just go on the other side. Oof, Lumineon start. Yeah, I agree, Hope. I think going first probably makes sense. Just like, yeah, because if Rich goes first and gets like a 1 prize in the active, it's really bad. Then yeah, like just setting up like the boss. Just for Nick, as long as he gets like a Squawk turn 1, I assume he plays that, like he should be chilling. Alright, so now the interesting thing will be if Nick goes for the hand setup or if he goes for the Miraidon setup. I mean, probably the hands, just because, I mean, it one-shots Lumineon if he only gets 3, but... Okay, so he's going for double Miraidon. I don't know, double Miraidon feels kind of unnecessary to me, because I feel like Spiritomb might be a good bench, I feel like double Mew might be a good bench. Like, how is his board different, like, better now that he has 2 Miraidons, when he could have just, like, if he really wanted a second Miraidon next turn, just get another Miraidon. Okay, his hand's, like, interesting. He doesn't have Squawk. I assume he plays Squawk. I haven't seen it yet, but I assume he plays it. But he has Peony, he has Generator. Okay, double energy, that's pretty good. Yeah, like... Okay, yeah, going first is definitely right. Like, the amount of pressure you put on your opponent is just, like, insane. Yeah, because now if he, like, even if he, what's it called? Amp you very much his next turn, like, Rich can't even use one prize. It's just, like, escape rope, like, blockers. Actually, does Nick not have Peony? Is that just boss I'm looking at? His hand's actually not that good next turn. Yeah, so I definitely disagree with the casters that you want to split the energy there. With the hand Nick has, like, you need to put all of them on the Iron Hands. Like, putting one on Miraidon doesn't do anything. Oh, man, it might just be an Iono from Rich. That's so bad, because Nick does not have a good hand. Oh, that's so tough. Yeah, Nick is, like, hyped. Look, look at his face. Look how fast he went when he had to shuffle his cards. Yeah. Is starting the fish almost an insta-loss? Yeah, it's pretty bad. I mean, like, it's still bad to, what's it called, start Zoroark V, just because then you just get Miraidon. But, like, yeah, the fish is extra bad. Okay, Zoroark, does he have another basic? I think he has a Giratina in his hand. Definitely have to bench that. Did Nick use hands in game 1? No, I think he just donked Rich in game 1 with, like, Miraidon or something. Okay, Rich, you gotta bench that Giratina, man. Come on, come on, come on. Or else you lose the rope. Bench it, bench it, bench it, bench it, bench it, bench it. Okay, good. Yeah, no, yeah, otherwise rope, game over. Does Nick have boss? Is that boss or is that Raihan? I can't tell. Yeah, because, like, he's getting ampy very much. Like, Rich needs to get a response next turn. Okay, it's Raihan. I mean, Rich has research in his hand. I mean, he could have retreated to Jirachi here, maybe, instead of just leaving the fish. Yeah, now that Nick put the charm, like, he has to get, like, 5 energy, or not 5 energy, 5 Pokemon is bench with damage now, plus DTE, plus V-Star. All hands action. Yeah, and I'd be excited too about the Nick spot. Okay, Mount Zoroark. No, I don't think you ever Ultra Ball here. You just research. No, I don't. I get he wants to guarantee the V-Star, but then, like, he just wanted our research off of the power. Okay. I'm trying to think if this is different. You know what? Like, he was gonna V-Star power either way, so actually this thins one, but then he has to draw research. I guess he can draw Iono. This all feels super grief for Richard. Yeah, it does, but honestly, if Rich takes a knockout this turn, like, it's hard. He has to get Gape Jaw Bog, he has to probably get some Gengars in the discard. He's actually in a really good spot. Like, I don't actually see how Nick responds. Okay. Yeah, he needs DTE, some Gengar, some pumps. I don't know if you're allowed to high five for a Phantom Star. I think that's just for doing, what's it called, research. Okay, so he has Roxanne, yes, but he can also just Ultra Ball for Gengar. Okay, yeah. I agree with going for research this turn, just because you need to get a knockout this turn. I know, like, you don't want to shuffle cards back into your deck. Like, you want to have as high as a chance as possible. So if he is going to research, you definitely grab Gengar here since you have a guaranteed discard. Okay, good. Yeah, and I don't know if I saw another Pokemon in the back of his hand for the research. I think it might have been Lumineon, but honestly, even if it is Lumineon, bench it. Like, you're all in right now. Because, like, Nick doesn't have a Flaffy. Like, he didn't get, like, generators last turn. Like, you know his hand's not crazy strong, so. No, see, like, I hate that. Like, you have to play the Lumineon if that's a Lumineon. Like, because, like, why do you care if it's on your bench? Like, you're going to bench Zoroark Vs. Like, those also just died a boss, so. Yeah, see, look, he missed now. Am I tripping, or did he... Oh, no, he has a Manaphy. He has it. Alright, he got it, but, like, that just felt, like, so greedy to me. Wait, is that Ultra Ball? Am I tripping? No, he did miss it. Yeah, see, like... Yeah, see, like, that was just, like, so greed by him. I don't know why he didn't bench it. Because, like, why do you care if it gets bossed? Like, if you bench on the Zoroark V, that also gets bossed. Okay, Palpad, yeah. I mean, he can still win. Like, Nick, I don't know if Nick has boss in his hand. And then he can just Iono or Roxanne next turn. I would have shuffled back Roxanne instead of Juniper there. Hopey, what's the best deck to run for best of one format at Cups and Challenges? I mean, I think Gardevoir is probably the best of one deck, just since you don't have to worry about ties. Otherwise, like, I don't know, Miraidon, Charizard. Those are probably the other two best ones. If you're a good Giratina player, I think Giratina's fine as well, but it's a little more variance. I mean, Lumen does get amped, but like, how is Nick ever setting up another ampy very much? He has to like get... I don't even know if he plays two hands. He probably does, but he has to get hands, then he has to like Flaffy, Generator, Boss, and like Rich is going to have time to Iono next turn. So, because now if Nick just bosses this turn, like you amp like, I guess the Greninja, like it's just game over. Okay, he does play double hands because he just drew one. I mean, he doesn't have boss, so... But I guess he can... Can he Raichu this turn? Does he have a switching card? I can't see. Ultra Double Energy. Get Flaffy. So I think Nick should start setting up a Raichu in the back. Or he doesn't need to do it right now because he can wait for a bench spot to open, but he wants to prepare for Raichu. Okay, so you definitely get Flaffy here. Okay, he's just going to preemptively start getting Raichu. I mean, I think it's fine, but... and then... If you don't have switches, Nick, I feel like it's fine to just attack into this Zoroark. Is that a rope? I can't tell. No, it's vacuum. Okay. Generator. Yeah. Generator, you probably vacuum the hands. And then just so you can Mew. Nice. I mean, Nick did prize 3 energy this game. I think he has 2 left still, so... Yeah, he has 4 in play, 1 in hand, I think 2 in the discard, maybe 3. So he doesn't have that many left. Giratina gives me such brick hands. I tilt without my opponent doing anything. Yep, I agree with you. I don't play Giratina. Giratina is one of those decks where it's like when you get going, but it's kind of hard to get going. And it's also a difficult deck, so you have to have like very sharp play plus get some hands going. Okay, so he decides not to Mew. I mean, Rich bought a turn now, but where he Vacs the Charms and wins with... Does he play Vac? Oh, if he plays Vac, that is actually, like, very possible, yeah. Okay, damage pump. Okay, heals this. Gardevoir feels like it bricks a good amount, best of one. Honestly, I feel like Gardevoir is probably more consistent than, like, every deck in the format, except, like, maybe Miraidon or Mew. Like, if you play the VIP Pass version, you can put, like, Celebrations Mew... And the thing with Gardevoir too is like even when you get a brick hand sometimes, like let's say you just have like one Ralt, you can just Mirage Step. Okay, also what just happened? Why did he not try and draw cards? Did he not have any draw? Yeah, he had Melanie. Why didn't you just Melanie? You need another Zoroark V. Okay, wait, I'm so confused. Because now don't we just lose? Yeah, you just take the knockout with Miraidon, and you're just big chilling. Ampy very much does win the game here. Yeah, no, I think this is over. I agree. Maybe he didn't have a water in the discard. I don't think he did, actually. No, I think the game-losing play was not benching Lumineon. It was just like super greedy for no reason. Nope. Alright, so now he has to rip 2 plus attach plus generator, so... That's always a good feeling when you see him on a generator and they instantly put the hand back. Oh, you are right, he did attach Lumen turn 1. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't Melanie then. It just feels like he kind of just like greeted for max value off his Melanie. Okay, 1. I don't think you put on the hands. You don't need the hands. No, you put on Raichu. You're attacking with Miraidon this turn, so yeah, because there's no way. That's all his generators, I think. There's no way you're amping this turn, so that thing doesn't need energy. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Yeah, Nick's deck is so funny. Like you're literally just like drawing 3 cards all the time, then just generating. Yeah, and he has Ultra Ball. I would you Ultra Ball now. I mean, if you get Roxanne, Ultra Ball's a pretty good draw, but yeah, you can thin 2 cards. So I mean, yeah, you don't need to grab Lumineon, to be honest, because you're taking 2 right now. You're going to 1. Raichu just finishes no matter what's active next turn. Yeah, that would be funny if he damage pumps a Manaphy. Okay, who do you promote? I guess Greninja maybe? I don't know. Or Gengar? I don't know. Is Path Miraidon better or Turbo with Peony? I don't know, to be honest. I actually really like the Turbo build in the sense that, like, yeah, you can't win. Like, the Turbo build is just, like, I like that you, like, pretty much guarantee a turn 1 attack. Plus, like, there's a lot of decks where, like, if you just turn 1 Iron Hands, or I guess turn 2 if you went first, like, you put them, like, on an immediate clock where it's, like, if they don't respond to it on their second turn, like, the game's just done on the spot. Like, if you Iron Hands, like, Gardevoir turn 1, or, like, turn 2, or, like, do it against Lost Box, it's like, yeah, they don't respond right away, the game's done. So, I don't know, I think the Turbo one's pretty good. Alright, later, Josh. Thanks for stopping by, man. Need an infinite fighting type that has an attack that says, if this Chaos Iron Hands win the game, yeah, that'd be sick. Cool. Alright, let's watch... I don't know, what do you guys think? Should I watch some other games? I didn't watch the one before, so maybe I'll go watch that. Charizard against what is this? Regigigas? Okay, yeah, let's watch this. Okay. Oh, Rob, I played this guy at a old format tournament. Oh, Jay Dizzle, what's going on, man? Arc gameplay? Hey, this is Regigigas V-Star gameplay. I actually don't know what Regigigas V-Star does. One sec, let's take a look. V-Star. 230. During your next turn, the Pokemon can attack. During your turn, if your opponent has exactly 1 prize, you may choose one of your opponents. Okay, so this thing is basically just a tank. Interesting. Hot tub stream time? Yo, I'm pretty sure Twitch did they update the guidelines? That might be allowed. What does Lugia need to revive itself for the next format? Is it 1 special energy away from being broken again? Yeah, it basically just needs a rainbow energy type of card to get reprinted. Because, like, imagine if a rainbow energy comes out, like, you can play Iron Hands without having to play this, like, jank, like, Earthen Vessel. You can play Radiant Charizard really easily again. Like, you can put any, like, EX in the deck. So, it'll be interesting. I think Pokemon is very aware that Lugia is, like, close to being broken if they ever do that again, so... They reverted those changes. Alright, no hot tub stream. My bad, guys. Yeah, I mean, Lugia also, like, if it got, like, Quick Ball or another, like, discard card again, it'd be pretty good. A-Spec Rainbow. Yeah, that would be kind of interesting, actually. Like, I think they're going to keep A-Specs to trainer cards again, but yeah, why not? Like, if they made, like, because they used to have, like, Prism Stars, right? So, like, they had like, the triple boost energy Prism or whatever. So, yeah, Rainbow is if they, like, expand A-Specs to just, like, any type of card, which I think would be a cool mechanic. I think that'd be sick to have a Rainbow. Played Lugia Stuttgart and amped you very much 3 Charizards and awkward. Don't ask how the actual match results went. I mean, if you're ever awkward turning with the Lugia deck, I think that says enough. I tried Lugia a lot when Paradox Rift came out. I just think it's just too clunky. Like, the deck was already clunky in the format before, and, like, you're just introducing, like, even more clunk. Speaking of A-Specs, do you think we will see a computer search reprint? Personally, I hope not, just because if they make computer search, like, it's really hard to make an A-Spec that's, like, better, so I think everyone will just play computer search. But I honestly feel like they might do it, just because I feel like that's the most, like, signature A-Spec. But I think it'd be cool, like, right? Because, like, when A-Specs came out, there was, like, cards like Scoop Up Cyclone. There's cards like the Gold Potion. Like, each, like, they made special tools for some of the Pokemon, like the Crystal Wall or, like, the G-Booster. Like, I don't know, I think it'd just be cooler if, like, the A-Specs didn't have one that was just, like, broken. Yeah. Awkward turn 1K. Okay, if you were one hit KOing Entei, though, that is true. That is pretty good. Dude, how did we awkward turn when we playing basic waters? Yeah, I mean, if you're playing Earthen Vessel, you can play one. I remember at EUIC, like, this year, like, when no one really knew the right Lugia list, I actually played against a couple opponents who played water in their Lugia deck. Yeah, I agree, Ivan. Like, the A-Spec cards are sick. Like, they're super, super cool design. Honestly, just anything that's, like, limited to one. Like, even the Radiants are cool Pokemon. Like, yeah. Alright, so Rotom. Okay, this is pretty sick. Getting the double VIP pass turn 1. I feel like he's already won the game pretty much. Okay, so I feel like Nathan next turn just wants to boss that Pidgey. I assume Nathan played. I think I saw when I was scrolling through Bibrel, so the fact that he didn't get Bidoof down turn 1, that's a big deal too. Played basic Lightning, Water, Fire, and an Arvin, Earth, and Vessel Justified Glove. So yeah, you were teched to the max. With me next, 2 prizes left, and KO Moon without the tool, even with the DT. Interesting. Yeah, like how they're limited. Just imagine multiple rating Greninjas. Yeah, can you imagine if you allowed unlimited rating Greninjas? There'd be some like D-Gen Turbo deck for sure. Yeah. Okay, Candy, that's pretty good. Actually, I haven't been paying that much attention to his hand. What does Rob have? What time is it? Yeah. Alright, recharge. Nice. Sables are being allowed to play Radiant Greninja? Yeah. Alright, RCS, you got Bidoof. Okay, yeah, you definitely just... I think you boss Pidgey. Because he didn't V-Star power, so you can just save it. Like, your V-Star is not getting knocked out. So, I think you just boss Pidgey. Because, I mean, the Charizard deck, like, if you let them get the Pidgeot off, like... I mean, like, you could Avery if you want, but, like, he's just going to discard Rotom and Mew. So, I really like bossing Pidgey here. That's the lifeblood of the deck. Yeah, because you basically guarantee you're going to get, like, 2 turns of, like, a 2-prize lead. Charmander, interesting. I don't feel like that's necessary. Because, like, now you're just, like, letting Rob, like, Rare Candy Pidgeot, like, Rare Candy Charizard if he wants, and then he just bends a Charmander again. Anything you think is being slept on at the moment and will show up in the new year? That's a good question. I mean, like, I don't think there's any, like, deck that's, like, sleeping that's, like, should be tier 1 or anything. I think Chen Pal's, like, it's fallen off and played too much. I think it's still, like, tier 2. Like, I don't think it should be having, like, the 0 play rate it's seeing. What else is being slept on? I don't know, the rest makes sense. I think Inteleon was being slept on for a while, but I think this tournament's being a lot more play. Honestly, it might still be getting slept on, because it has a really good matchup into most of the tier 1 decks. So maybe that's still being slept on. I think a lot of people are a little intimidated by that deck, or they just have never played it. So maybe those. Hope you. Which stores are the best in the Toronto area for prizing and being well run? I mean, I'm biased, but I'm going to say Banana Games. If you want, like, a really good, like, community and, like, an owner who really cares about, like, players, like, Banana's definitely the best, like, my bias aside. What other stores run good tournaments? That's a good question. I mean, Manta up in Markham, that's a great store too. I mean, they literally get like almost 50 people for locals, so I think that goes to show you like how much people enjoy playing there. They do good prizing. Yeah, Julian Banana is goated. Where else? To be honest, like I don't play locals that much anymore, so I'm a bit out of the scene. I think also like who the organizers are, like the judges. Like Matt Breen always runs good events. I know. I'm trying to think. I know 401 likes to do like sometimes they do like 1Ks or something. I remember back in August or something they did a League Cup like it was like a 3K or something. I can't, or a 5K. So maybe if you want prizes, them. I don't know. Yeah. If you give me like some stores, I'll tell you my opinion on them. Cloth slept on. Jeremy, I don't know if Cloth is slept on. I think it's slept on for a reason. I'm snoozing through that one. Ursh Intel lives and dies by what resources it has to squawk on turn 1. Yeah. The deck is a little bit of a clunky deck, but like once you survive like the setup stage, and like it's just super powerful. Like, any deck that has the option to take like an extra turn with Yoga Loop and then like snipe stuff is just so good. Yeah, 43 player challenge at Manta, like exactly. Like that's crazy for a league challenge. Actually, what's it called? I'm having dinner with the Banana Games sponsored team tonight. Okay, so see, like this is why I would have knocked out the Pidgey. Because look, now you're just like letting your Arceus get bossed. Actually, I wasn't looking at his hand. Maybe he had that anyways, but I don't know. It just makes it like easier for a play like this. And like now, what does like Nathan do? I mean, you can bench another Arceus now because Defiance Band's not gonna be active. Cardboard Classics is really good for buying singles in my opinion, but Banana's really good. Yeah, Banana has like they have like a crazy collection. Like Jeremy literally has like every set, and he has all the Japanese cards. And the store aesthetic is super nice. Like everyone who works there is great. So, yeah, obviously biased, but I mean, there's a reason. Like I partnered with Jeremy in the first place, and I still love supporting the store. I haven't been to Cardboard Classics in a really long time. Hey, sorry, I just joined. What is the matchup like for this? This is Arceus Regigigas against Charizard. Oh, we were watching Miraidon against Zoroark, but I think they're on break now for the next round. This matchup seems like it's good for Charizard. Because like I feel like Arceus is never one-shotting the Charizard, and then eventually the Charizards just one-shot the Arceuses. I'll keep an eye on if like the mainstream goes back to live. Actually, let me pull it up on my phone so I can just make sure. Marvin 4 at table 7. Let's go. Yeah, I had my Pokestats full of Canadians on it. You know what Marvin's playing, Julian? Is he playing Raptor Strike? Yeah, Regigigas is a head scratcher, but it's like kind of a tank, I guess. So. When I swear I just Google Pokemon TC. There we go. Okay, I got the stream. Let me see. No, they're still on break, so we'll keep watching Regigigas. Actually, I'm going to go on my Pokestats to see how the rest of my friends are doing. 18 energy Miraidon. Nice, Marvin. Nice. Yeah, Marvin's the GOAT, man. Love Marvin. My friend Arjun, he's 301. Lucas Zing, 301. Liam Halberton, 301. G Shen, 31. For some Canadians, we got Michael Bataglia, 211. Simon Luong, 22. Chris Vanier, 22. Buna, 22. Amistad, 22. So that whole group besides Marvin's 2-2. Any gimmick decks in the past that you enjoyed playing that were 1 to 2 cards away from being good? How long have you played Seraphinox? Like most of the decks I enjoyed playing, they were gimmicky. I used to play when I was a lot younger. But in recent times, what are some good examples in recent times? Adam Kalamat 4 as well. Yeah, that guy's just the god. Jishen Sipao, exactly. Chili. Man, gimmick decks that I enjoyed playing in the past. I used to love, this is a long time ago, playing this deck called Tool Drop. There's like a Trubbish where its attack was like 20 for each tool attached to your Pokemon. There's like a Sigilyph where its ability was like, you can have 4 tools. But the problem with the deck was you had no energy acceleration to attack. It took 2 energy. So that was 1 card away. I loved playing that deck. A lot of the decks I played a lot of like tier 2 gimmicky decks, but like they weren't like bad necessarily. Man, what's another gimmick deck I used to like? I mean, like I liked playing Torterra like a few months ago. That was fun. that deck just needed more consistent setup because it had a good it still does have a good Charizard matchup. So maybe Torterra is my answer if one in the modern game I really enjoy playing. You're from the Niagara area. Wish we had the amount of stores, events you guys have up in Toronto. Yeah, honestly, like it's insane how many cups we have in the GTA. They are really hard. That's the caveat. Like you'll have like a small cup will be like 40 people, and like you'll have like so many good players, so it's hard to get through. But just having the option to go that many is good. Plus, if you're like a newer player, like even if you're more like intermediate, like I think just playing in Toronto, like the player base is so strong that like it just like forces you to become a better player if you want to compete. So even when I was a kid, like when I was in seniors, like Anil was in seniors with me, like Andrew Estrada was in seniors with me, Alan Zhu was in seniors with me, like some old guys like you guys might not know, like Hamza Khan was in seniors with me, like just really forced me to get better really quick. You can play Tool Drop in the current standard, just sucks. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, decks like that are just fun. So I think the other problem with modern day Pokemon is like you just get one shot like all the time. So like you can't even play like fun like tank decks or something. Oh, gimmicky deck I used to like playing too with Sylveon Control. That deck was really fun. But I mean like it was gimmicky, but it was still good. So I don't know if it qualifies. I used to like playing Magnezone Duskmane. Like I got day 2 at a regional with that once. The deck was like horrible, like probably tier 3, but I used to love playing that deck. I just love Rain Dance. Like that's why I loved C-Pal. Like I used to play Blastoise a lot. Like, yeah. Okay. Defiance Band. 18% is hard, 17% Miraidon. Like yeah, like that makes sense to me. Okay, there's V-Star. Yeah, it seems like Gardevoir's like trending down a bit, which makes sense. Like, it's getting countered more because like everyone like saw it perform so well. It's a little more tricky to play. It ties, and then like Miraidon and Charizard are just like accessible decks that like everyone loves playing. So, I mean, I feel like Rapid Strike has a good matchup into Zard and Miraidon, so that's probably a good play. In regards to being one shot, I have Regigigas EX built for when Charizard leaves the meta. # cope. Yeah, I mean, if you ever play in a League Cup or Locals where people don't like playing Charizard, maybe you can pull it out. Yeah. Also, in terms of like gimmicky decks, whenever I play old format, like I like building some gimmicky decks because like when you're playing old format, you can just pick what deck you play against. So that's like a good format if you enjoy playing some of these like wonky decks. All right. I mean, 300 damage or 300 HP on a Regigigas is actually a lot. How many prizes does Charizard need? So wait, 4. Yeah, you probably take 4 for that to be active. And that's actually not that many. 300 is... It's kind of crazy. I'm about to say that 300 is not that much. Alright. Alright, they're about to start the next round, so I'll get that going kind of soon. Yeah, I can probably stream one more round. Just thought I have to go have dinner and then I have a party tonight. Okay, they're actually starting the next round, so let's go there. Mr. Bradner. Isaiah Bradner against James Washer. I feel like James, I've seen him before. I might have played him before, I can't remember. Tina versus Mew. Okay, that should be an interesting match. Yeah, I mean if Bradner plays Spiritomb, which I don't think that many Giratina decks play it, it'll be interesting. Pokédad James Washer. Who's James' son? Maybe I know his son. Maybe that's why he looks familiar to me. Or does James ever judge? Like maybe he judges. That's why he looks familiar to me. Is TCG Live effective testing, or is it too hard to get consistent? I mean, it's effective testing if you like test with like other people, like that you know. Because then you know like good gameplay is going on. The one thing I really hate about playing live is like you can't stop that timer. Because like there's so many times where, like I'm coaching someone, or I'm just like playing with a friend. I'm like I want to discuss like a board state or position. Like you just can't. Some Carson. Okay, cool, nice. I mean like if you want to just like get a feel for a deck, and like you just want to see how it sets up and practice sequencing. Like honestly, just like do Limitless like tabletop thing, like the simulator thing. Like that's like it's just a faster way to like test like sequencing and like turn 1 setups. But yeah, if you can like have people to play with, like I'd say live is good. Also, if you just join like late nights or any of the Limitless tournaments, those are probably good testing. Yeah, but for myself, like I don't really do much testing on live. I mainly just use it for when I do coaching. Yeah, oh, Bradner's been growing his beard out since the last time I saw him. It's looking good. Okay, Forest, that's whatever. Mew, Cram. Cram kind of matters, like not that much. Yeah, I actually like double poke here from Isaiah. I mean, I think we were talking earlier, right? Like Giratina's a little bit of a clunky deck, so just having the option to to improve your consistency is nice. Thoughts on cross switcher? No cross switcher for Chien-Pao. Been on the fence for this for days. I still play it with cross switcher, to be honest. Like, I hate if I play the other version just not having a way to guaranteed gust. And the other thing is cross switcher acts as like a switch card too. So I don't know. I just think having the option is really strong. Like, I guess the other way, like yes, like playing I forget what Delibird is called, like whatever the Paradox Delibird is called. Like, I understand the logic. It's like if you use it, like they either have to put up like a 1 prizer that you hands or like a 2 prizer that you pow. But just like having the option to like do the Greninja clone play, I think is still extremely valuable, right? Because like with the other build, like it's really hard to weave in a 1 prizer. And the way Chien-Pao wins a lot of time is like you like weave in that Greninja turn, you take 2 prizes, they take 1, and now they're on odd prizes, you're on even, and then you just like can go Chien-Pao to close things out. Also, cross switcher just allows for like a lot more pressure early in the game. So I still prefer the cross switcher. My list hasn't really changed much like since this format. Like I still literally just play. I made a video like when this format started. It's still the list from that, but it's basically the like Grant's list from last format. I cut one of the nest balls for the earthen vessel, and then I cut 1 cologne for hands, and then I cut 1 water for lightning. Yeah. So. Because I think people, like, the reason people are, like, straying away from Chien-Pao is, like, they're like, oh, it has a bad, like, Miraidon matchup. And, like yes, but, like, it's honestly only, like, 40, 60, or 45, 55. It has a good Gardevoir matchup. It has a good Charizard matchup. So, like, you have a good matchup into the most played deck. Like, it's fine in Giratina. It's not an issue. It's, like, fine. Like, it's maybe slightly unfavored into Rapid Strike. Honestly, it might be favored if you go first. So, maybe 50-50. It's like fine. People say Mew is a bad matchup. Mew is a fine matchup. You literally just like get Bibarel and like you win. What else is played in the format? Like Lost Zone can be dicey, but honestly, just play Jirachi if you're worried about that. Yeah. The main thing that always holds Chien-Pao back is just like a bit of a pile. Like you're not gonna get turn 2 backs like every single game. Yeah, exactly. The other thing with Chien-Pao is it's just like it's very difficult to play. Like it's very sequencing heavy, and like if you mess up, like your resources, like how you draw cards, like it feels bad. So it always has a lower win rate. Like whenever I look, for example, on like Limitless tournaments, like it has a lower win rate than it should, in my opinion. Literally, the only match that felt bad is me against my hand. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I mean, part of the reason I played Chien-Pao at Worlds, for example, I'm like, it's a bit of a high roll deck in the sense where I'm like, that's a tournament where like I need the high roll to like win. Like if the deck sets up, like you're gonna win most of your games. But when I play like large regionals or like internationals, for example, like I just feel like if you're like for me personally, like playing something like Gardevoir just gives me like more control. But I love Chien-Pao. Like it's still my favorite deck. Like I want to play it like every tournament I can. So maybe if I go to a League Cup in the next like month or something, maybe I'll pull it back out. Okay, just prize checking here. I think he prized like 1 Mew when we were looking. True. Ditto. Always love playing the bear. Nice. All right, let's see. Let me check some pairings here. Elisa Spur. Oh, is he playing Meloetta? Or he might just be having it to, what's it called, protect himself against Spiritomb. Oh, okay, one of the juniors I coach is 3-1, so hopefully she keeps doing well. Chien-Pao with shoes was the worst 3 days of my life. Jeremy, man, that was the best 3 days of your life. You almost top 8 of that tournament. I legitimately think if we had like the final build, like the Canadian PAL build that I settled on for Worlds, or like we eventually like the one that Grant was top cutting with, like I actually think like you would have like won NAIC. Like it was so good into that meta when like everyone was playing Arceus and like Gardevoir. Like we had like I'm not gonna say auto win because the deck can brick, but you had like a 70-30 into like 40% of the meta. Yeah. Yeah, for anyone wondering, my friend Jeremy like piloted Chen Pao before we got to the final iteration. It still had Bib and like no V-Star, but yeah, Shu Pao was great. Yeah. Yeah, because the original build of Chen Pao, I didn't even play Bivril, and I didn't play like I didn't play I don't even think I played a V-Star. I literally just played 4 trekking shoes. Like the deck was hilarious. And like it would just like barely eke out games. You're like stopping into Shu. Like I think the deck was legit like 35 to 40 items. And then yeah, then we added the 1-1 Bib, but 2-2 Bib like should have been in there the whole time. Yeah, like seeing people when they were playing like that stadium where it's like the skaters park where the energy come back, like that was just like making me sad. Okay, so this hand's not the best. I mean, you can like box the Mew. Yeah, that is right. We did have 1-1 Palkia. You're right. Yeah. And then we realized Palkia is bad because it ruined the whole point of Chen Pao is you have to manipulate the prize trade. Yeah, it's a little scary discarding the Fusion Strike energy here because like you don't know if your opponent plays Spiritomb. But I mean, I guess he just needs to draw cards this turn anyways. Yeah, you actually think you're right. I think the version with the 4 shoes had the 1-1 Palkia, and that was like our like late game like idea. Because then like if they boss your backs, like you had backup. It's so funny how like Arceus was like so good in that format, and then by the end, what's it called? Arceus just sucked. Yeah, we did leak it in the Mickey, but like no one cared. I think what's called Arjun made it into top 8 at the Mickey. I forget if you were playing that in the Mickey. I got like top 16 in the Mickey. Yeah, honestly, the Palkia was like really bad. At least we weren't playing the Arceus. That's turbo bad. Holy, this guy plays double blocks. Judge, nice. I mean, Isaiah didn't have cores, so it's whatever. Yeah, oh, that's right, Squawk Box. You like Squawk Lawson. That deck was funny, too. Turn 1-7 pretty much every game. I wish Pao had results in Paradox. I know, me too. I mean, Sinbad, you can make those results happen. I'm going to Knoxville in a couple months just for like fun, so like maybe I'll pull out Pao. Like I pretty much have my invite, so I can mess around. Be the change you want to see in the world, man. Play Pao to regionals. Okay. I mean, James is pretty much chilling next turn. He has the VMAX. I guess he needs a switching card, but town store. Yeah, next turn if he just rips switch boss, pretty good. No hands Pao. I've actually been thinking about that. Just going back to the list that we were playing at the end of the 151 format. I don't think it's bad. Like, the thing is though, is like hands just like it protects against like Iono better. It protects against boss. Like if you just put a hands in the active, it's like your opponent has to respond to it, and that means they're not knocking out your backs. Like for example against Gardevoir, like they can't really afford to Scream Tail if you have like a hands in the active. Worst case, James just can just retrieve a DT. Yeah, you're right, actually, yeah. He has DT on the other Mew. So yeah, he's like big chilling right now. Pre-dinner stream, AO. Yeah. Yeah. Yo, by the way, for anyone watching on Twitch, do you guys like get these like packs or whatever, like for PTCG Live? It says like my drops were enabled, but like I've actually never used Twitch before, so I'm not sure if it's working. Is that NAIC champion Jackson Ford my goat? The goat. As Ace would say, Jackson's the top 5 in Canada. So tough that Miraidon can just 2-2-2 anyways, and Avery's so strong. Yeah, that's the problem. Like, Chen Pao got tools in the set, like mainly the hands, but like Avery going up and play and like hands is also really annoying. Congratulations, you've received 100 messages today with Restream chat. Nice. Yeah, I'm debating if I'm gonna bike to dinner, if I'm taking TTC. We gotta get Ace on the Shift Gear podcast, man. Oh my god, that kid would be hilarious on the Shift Gear. I don't know, is there rules against having seniors on podcast? Alright. When he wins Worlds, I'll let him be on the podcast. Yeah, we gotta start getting more guests on the pod. And you know what? I always just record it so late because him and I are both so busy, but we have like a long list of like Canadians we want to get on the pod, so yeah, if you guys have any suggestions, let me know. Or if you have any topics or like lists or something we should debate, let us know. We're pretty flexible. Unfortunately, POW doesn't get love. Yeah, no, it doesn't. It got love at LAIC. That didn't do as well. I mean, the problem with playing a deck with POW, right, is like in a tournament like internationals or regionals, like you have to play 15 rounds, and like the deck is kind of like bricky. So it's like it's very hard over that large of a sample size to draw up that well. Like you basically have to go like 12-3. But yeah, like it doesn't have any like auto losses or anything. It's just itself. Also, I don't have stream alerts on, so if anyone's followed me, thank you. I gotta get, I think it's called Streamlabs or something. Yeah, I'm trying this like restream thing so I can do it on Twitch and YouTube at the same time. So I'm not really sure which one people like better. Like I personally like watching streams better on YouTube, but I know a lot of people like using Twitch. Yeah, probably doesn't need the Mew. Rather just keep your hand a little thinner. Tablet, yeah. I mean, if he's going to go for a boss this turn, I think you tablet. You can probably play the town store down. I mean, I don't think Isaiah plays tools. Yeah. I assume James doesn't have any tools. He might play more than 2 Forest Stones. I don't know. I mean, how many tablets do you need to knock out a V-Star? You need 3, right? Yo, is that Ji Shen live at the tournament? Come on, man. I personally like to watch stream on Twitch. YouTube is nice as well, but there's just something smooth with Twitch makes it look more... Yeah, I guess the aesthetic of Twitch is nice. And it's like, it's what we're used to using for so long, right? Yeah. I think the one thing, the main thing I like on YouTube is like you can pause a stream and like you can go like back on the stream. I don't think you can do that on Twitch. Okay, so yeah, that was a little greedy actually putting the double turbo on the Mew because now he needs to get switched. Because if he flips, okay, you got heads anyways. I was gonna say like if you flip tails there, like you can't just retreat boss. So, I mean, I'm actually curious. Like if you had 3 tablets, do you knock out the V-Star? Like, probably not. We said C-Pow one too many times. Yeah, we summoned the fellow C-Power. Or we just summoned the C-Pow goat, Ji-Shen, man. Yeah. Yeah, I think you knock out the V, because then, like, assuming James didn't prize any tablets, you can just save 3, and then knock out the V-Star when you can. Yeah, I really like this. Knock out the V. And then, oh, he also had his Forest still, so he could get switched, so... Yeah, because now it's like we have 1 tablet in our hand. We literally just have to hit 1 more heads off a cram or just find the other one. Then we like Forest for the last one when the V-Star attacks on Bradner's side. Because Ji-Shen record check. I think when I was looking, he was 301. Let's see. I don't know if he can hear us since he's in the venue. He's 3-1. But, I mean, he just finished the round. He's here, so hopefully he's 4-1. Mitch and Chicken, what's up, bro? You can do it on Twitch as well, though. You have to make some settings for that. Oh, okay. I'll, like, as a viewer, as, like, the streamer, I have to set that up. Because, yeah, I really like having the option, like, pause, go back whenever I'm watching. Alright. Streamer. Okay, cool. I'll figure that out next time I do this. And then get that set up. Okay, so how's this game going to go now? Because Isaiah can Requiem this Mew. But then if James pulls off the knockout, I think he just wins the prize trade. Right? Because, yeah. Can't remember how. It's been a long time. Yeah. I'm sure if I Google it, like, I can figure it out. Okay, so Browder just has to... I mean, I think you definitely Mirage Gate now to thin your deck. I think he has a bunch of energy in his discard, so... Yeah, so just put... He must have Psychic in his deck if he did that. Yeah, you definitely do need to set up a second Giratina here. But, like... Or... Yeah, it's like... What's Isaiah's map this game, actually? Like, if this V-Star gets knocked out next turn, I think Isaiah is in such a bad spot. Oh, so I'm curious for people watching, like, what do you like seeing in, like, a Pokemon stream? Because, like, I feel like you can just, like, stream yourself playing games, which might be kind of boring, or, like, streaming, like, watching a tournament. But, like, is there anything else you guys think could be, like, interesting to stream? Because I've been so busy the past few weeks, like, I haven't had time to make videos, but now I have some more time, so I was thinking maybe, like, once a week or something, firing up a stream. Okay, yeah, he already has another Colress in his hand. He's not going to get Roxanne, so that's fine. Shift Gear episode live stream? Yeah, that might be cool, actually. I'll ask Anil. I mean, like, I think my computer should be able to handle it. I mean, it seems like I always do everything on a MacBook Pro, so... Yeah, I think that'd be cool, doing the live stream, and then, like, we can have people in the chat asking their questions. Yeah. So he's definitely going to start Requiem this turn. So no reason to Jet Energy, the Giratina. Did he draw another one? Like a Giratina V? I think he did. Okay, yeah. He definitely needed that. So... I mean, I feel like if James just gets triple tablet, he's in a good spot. But I mean, I guess then Isaiah can boss next turn. The other play James can do here that's like strong is if he gets a boss, he can knock out Tina, but then he has to do a tablet. So he needs a choice belt, which I assume he plays, but... yeah, there's not really a need to hold that gate. Might as well, if you get judged. So he needs a Super Rod for Psychic next turn, though. Oh, he might have a Psychic in his hand. His hand's like 20 cards. Oh, also he has a boss in his Lost Zone, so... He actually can't go boss to win, but he can go... So if James can get like 2 VMAXs in play, he can block like Escape Rope from taking a prize. So if I'm James, I would try and do that next turn. So yeah, if I'm James, my plan is try and triple tablet, knock out V-Star. Get a second new VMAX so that my opponent can't Escape Rope and knock me out with Tina. But I mean, then if he Escape Ropes and just hits the Mew, then I guess... But then you can Psychic Leap it, actually, so it's fine. Okay, he has double tablet plus V-Star, so if he wants to knock out, he has it this turn. If he has Choice Band or Choice Belt, which I assume he plays, he's playing Town Store, he should try and get it this turn. Like, I would even vacuum my box to do that. What kind of Lost Zone deck is the strongest in your opinion? That's a good question, to be honest. It kind of depends, like, on the meta. Like, so for example, like, if there's very low Jirachi, I think the Sablezard deck is, like, the best. Just since turn 2 Sableye is, like, insane versus, like, so many decks. I think, like, on average, like, Giratina is the best one, just because, like, it has the best matchup spread, and, like, it has lots of, like, opportunity for you to, like, play, like, make good plays, like you can one-shot anything. It has the Roxanne path, which is strong. It's, like, less destroyed by Jirachi. And then I think that deck that got... I was thinking about it more. That deck that got top 4 at regionals last week, like the counterbox version, where it plays just a bunch of things that hit for weakness. I think that one's actually pretty solid as well. Because you can kind of, like, tailor it to the meta. So, yeah. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of Tord Pile, to be honest. It just feels hard to get your one of a V-Star. He plays 1 Ultra Ball plus whatever V-Star it is. Okay, so this Iono was actually massive since Bradner lost on one of his Chloruses and his last one was in his hand, I'm pretty sure. Plus, if he hit a Pokegear off his prize I wasn't watching, that's going to the bottom too. So yeah, Isaiah's going to really want to find... I mean, there's a Town Storm play, so he can shuffle his deck to put the Chlorus back to the top. But it's actually going to be hard for Isaiah this turn. Like, drawing 3 to get a response here. James, nice. He drew the last tablet, so that looks like kind of like a sack thing, but not really, because Iono doesn't shuffle cards back. Okay. Yeah, I agree. There's no need to mention Genesect. Because I feel like eventually you might want to evolve the other Mew, then have the option to Psychic. Like, if you want to Psychic Leap next turn, for example, like, now you can't do it, because you just lose the boss. And, like, what is James trying to draw here? Like, nothing really, right? So, I would have just held on to the Genesect. Okay. I mean, even then, like, Bradner here needs to draw V-Star. He needs to draw, like, Rope or Boss if he wants to take a knockout. Let's see. Can't see his hand. I mean, you probably have to promote Comfy. See, the problem here is, like, you have to Town Store first to shuffle a deck, so Chloris can go back to the top, but... Because I'm pretty sure he had his last Chloris in his hand. I'm not 100%. Okay, Gate, Path. He has a Switch. Okay. Oh, he has Boss in his hand, too. His hand's actually pretty good. Like, for getting Iono'd. Okay, so... I mean, like, you could try and pull off, like, Moonlight Shuriken and then, like, Sableye next turn, but that just, like, feels so hard to me. Okay, he has one... I think he only has 1 V-Star left. So, I mean, like... He can get Chorus here, he can get Pokegear, or the V-Star. See, now that there's not another bench spot for another Mew, like, if Bradner bosses that Mew V, next turn he just has to Escape Rope and attack with another Tina. Obviously, that's, like, insanely hard given his hand, but... Yeah. Yeah, I like what Pablo's saying here, too. Like, if James would have, like, lost Vacuumed, like, then Bradner couldn't shuffle his deck. Oh, Bradner's hit Chloris. Nice. Yeah, he definitely does need V-Star this turn. Or else the game is definitely done on the spot. But he doesn't play Ultra Ball or anything. He literally just needs to rip it. No, I don't see it. Because usually when someone does that with 2, that's the ones they're getting rid of. I mean, if he has a switching card in his hand, he can keep Flower Selecting. If he has energy, he can keep doing... He has Switch in his hand, so he can go for 1 more Flower Select. I mean, yeah, you don't need another Giratina, probably. Actually, I would have got rid of the Comfy. You might need a second Tina. I mean, maybe you Comfy. Like, if you draw Sableye, like, you can Mirage Gate. I don't know if he has a Psychic left. Playing 6 different energy is cool. Yeah, playing 6 is cool. Actually, so the very first like major event I ever top cutted, I played a Ho deck that I'm pretty sure played six energy, like Ho EX. Its ability was like if it's in the discard and you flip heads, put it into play with 3 energy of different types. Then you just played a bunch of energy switch and like toolbox attackers. I mean, Bradner might be able to Roxanne Path next turn too, so it's not like completely over. Okay, you definitely need to retreat and Flower Select again. Or switch card, sure. Wait, what? Okay, I guess Bradner's saying, like, you've played all 4 tablets, plus your Mews all have tools on them. So, you can't play Choice Band. Jackson on the right account now. I think all the tablets are gone. Okay, this is actually, like, a really heads-up situational play by Isaiah. So this is what I was talking about, why I don't like the Genesect bench. Because now if James wants to go like Boss, Comfy, Psychic Leap, which I guess wouldn't be a knockout anyways. Now Bradner just goes, okay, Boss, Mew, game's done. Yeah, I'm really surprised James, it seems like, doesn't play Choice Belt. Because he plays Town Store. Because, I mean, like, yeah, like, if you want, you can, like, what's it called? You can judge and, like, attack with another Mew and then you lose the boss, so. Palpad. Boss, I guess. Okay, you don't need Iono. You just need boss, because you're going to judge this turn. Unless he's trying to cram for Iono, because he wants to... Actually, if James is reading that Bradner has boss in his hand, which Bradner does have it, then I guess if he's going for Iono off of cram, this makes more sense to me. He also has double vacuum, so he can actually thin his hand and just like guarantee Iono. So actually, this is fine. I don't mind this. And he put boss back, so we know we're gonna have it next turn. Julian's 4th on the Manta leaderboards, nice. I played Vitality Band instead of Choice Belt when I played Mew with Town Store. What matchups does Vitality Band help in? 160 from the first cup, nice. Okay, I think you... No, I think you take Mew and then you just vacuum. I'm pretty sure he can like make it so he guarantees drawing Iono. But that's fine. Base stream, thank you, Mr. Snack Tiago. Oh, he's playing rope. I mean, I guess it makes sense because he just wants to guarantee. Oh, yeah, he did take Iono. If you're Bradner, you just put up Comfy, I guess. Yeah. I mean, rope is fine, right? Because you're not knocking out Giratina this turn. We know that for sure. I'm guessing Roaring Moon's and Iron Hands to KO with only 1 tablet. Yeah, that makes sense, actually. And it works against Chien-Pao. Because I got 100 base. Nice, yeah. Ninja. Okay, why do you put up Ninja? Alright, definitely... Okay, I think you vacuum path, you draw No, why are you Ionoing? Wait, how many cards are left in his deck? Does he know there's a path in play? Am I missing something? Why would you not just make sure you draw the VMAX right now? Ninja doesn't die to leap or mirror. Like, I guess James wants to leap and then like make it as hard as possible for Isaiah to boss, but I guess he has Forest Stone, but like, why would you not just get rid of that first? Okay, I think James' plan is he's gonna Psychic Leap this turn. But if you're gonna Psychic Leap, you don't want to get rid of the path. So I don't know. I wouldn't Forest here. It was in Fusion Strike Me, so it had some other options compared to DT with Band, UKO2 with only 1, and 280 with 2. Okay, that makes sense actually. Yeah, if you're not just making it less damage with DT. I don't know. I feel like I would have just gone like knockout with Mew. Because, okay, he has evolved. So, wait. What did he grab off Forest Stone? He grabbed the Mew, right? Yeah, but now if James didn't rip boss off this Iono, how was he supposed to keep drawing? I don't know. That felt so greedy to me. James also had Path in his hand, I'm pretty sure. So what James could have done is he could have just drawn with Genesect, made sure he drew the Mew, and then put Path in Iono. And 230 damage with DT and Tablet. Yeah, 230 is actually pretty relevant. Mew and Miraidon. Oh, wait, what did he hit? Let's see. I mean, Roxanne for Isaiah is pretty good. Without Mew, a second Mew VMAX. Yeah, I mean, my only problem is, like, right, like, I was thinking, like, maybe he was thinking of Psychic Leap, but if you Psychic Leap, you lose the boss anyways, because then, if your Mew gets bossed, you don't have a backup. But yeah, now, like, I think he's chilling. I mean, if Isaiah had boss, he would have already played it, so. Isaiah can just Abyss Seeking. Yeah, but then he loses the boss. So, I mean, Isaiah should Roxanne this turn. Evolving surely is incorrect. Well, I mean, in this... Oh, counter catcher, nice. Yeah, so, I mean... Okay, well, let me think that through more. So, to me, the real misplay was playing the 4th Genesect down, because then you couldn't Psychic Leap. Man, I don't know. If he didn't evolve last turn with the Mew, like, what was he doing? Because, like, you don't win with boss, because you can't. There's no way to one-shot the V-Star. And then, I mean, yeah, you can, like, Psychic Leap, but then, like, yeah, he did have the last Mew prize, but he played Heavy Ball earlier in the game. He didn't take it, so he should have taken it. Like, if he was going for the Greninja play, maybe what you do is you just Psychic Leap, leave Greninja active with the Path, and then, like, you just save Forest for next turn. Because then, like, Isaiah can't knock him out, assuming he doesn't draw a switch plus a boss, which I guess he did. Because, yeah, Isaiah had a lot of outs. He had boss, counter catcher, all that, so... I don't know. If you whiff counter catcher, you need to put Tina to not lose. Like, yes, but, like... That's fine, isn't it? If you wait. Yeah, I guess you didn't. You are right. Bradner didn't need to evolve the V-Star right away. Does Isaiah play 2 boss? Yeah, he does. He had one in the Lost Zone. I saw one in his hand before you got Iona'd. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, not taking the Mew and just benching the Genesect, that's what lost the game. Also, I think James doesn't play Silene. Shred was fine. Yeah, Shred was fine. Yeah, Shred is always fine. But what Jackson's saying is, like, on that turn Isaiah just won, like, if he whiffs, you just Abyss Seek, since you know James can't one-shot you. And then just hope that James didn't have boss. But yeah, shredding the VMAX, like the turn before, was definitely the right play. Also, yeah, you didn't have to evolve to the V-Star either, just because Shred one-shots the VMAX as well. I mean, that game also took a long time. 33 minutes. Shred is mid. Yeah, you don't shred if you whiff the game-winning turn for sure. But the turn before Shred, I think, was right. Okay. He could have shred again. Yeah, it just depends, because, like, if you shred the Mew again, like, Isaiah, like, doesn't have, like, counter catcher or boss or Colress. So then, like, if James just taps the... I mean, I guess, he can't tap the V, I guess, because you just put 160 on it, so he can't attack it again. So I guess James just retreats to, like, a Genesect and waits when, like, if James... Because, like, you lose the boss either way, right? If you shred or you Abyss Seek. So if you just Abyss Seek, like, you're pretty much guaranteeing yourself, like, a counter catcher or boss or, like, a Colress or something. Yeah, okay. 1 tablet prize, but it's near the bottom. Yeah, it does give 1 extra turn to rip. Yeah. Yeah, no, I think I agree with you, Jackson. I think I would Abyss Seek if he missed that turn. Yeah, that's right. He just retreats to that Genesect and just passes because he had guaranteed switch. Because then, like, you're not gonna boss stall anything because you just win with the boss. So. Okay, one boss prize. Actually, that's a really good spot for the Giratina and the boss to be, because Isaiah's gonna take it and then get a second Giratina set up. All right. Let's take a look here. I'm just going to Pokestats, see if any of my friends are done. Alright, we can confirm Jishen did win his round when he came here early. My friend Arjun's also 401, which is nice. He doesn't play Meloetta, but he plays Fusion Energy. Sick hand, yeah. Yeah, so Hegster pointing out some sequencing 101. If you want more basic Pokemon, don't play Nest Ball first. Always Flower Select and Chorus. Just try and get more, and then you play your Nest Ball. Holy, his hands is like so bad. What's he getting rid of? Switch Cryono, okay. Oof. Okay, Nest. I think he has double Nest Ball, so. So Wacky Mulist, yeah. Okay, just check his prizes. I mean, what do you get? You get, I mean, I guess you probably grab another Comfy. Jet into it. Try and draw a VIP pass. I mean, you can get Greninja. As Isaiah, do you consider not playing a B to win on time? There's how much? 13 minutes? I mean, I feel like you kind of have to play the game. Like, 13 minutes is a long time. Like, I think it'd be very obvious he's stalling if he doesn't put a V down. Flower Select first, then Chorus. I thought it was the other way around. He did both, right? Yeah. Or he hit Chorus off Flower Select? I can't remember. Yeah, he got Chorus selecting, yeah. Like, we'll see. If Isaiah whiffs a Giratina on this turn, like a benching one, then maybe like he like goes for like a play where he just tries to win this game with like using Moonlight Shuriken and Sableye. And then it's legit. Like, he's not stalling or anything. Like, he's actually playing like a valid game. But yeah, just like right now, committing to no Giratina trying to win on time is like kind of suspect. Alright. Can you agree James misplayed a little bit at the end of the game? I didn't like the Genesect bench and not taking Mew, because then I think it took away his option to Psychic Leap. I'd have to go back and watch that turn before he Ionoed, because it felt really weird, like Ionoing himself to 2 while leaving a path in play. I feel like he probably could have like drawn more cards first, because he had Vacuum and another path in his hand. Okay, so Bradner just did that. Interesting. I mean, James is just judging here, so there's a chance he just bricks. But he has so many outs. Ultra Ball, VMAX, Forest Seal Stone, Town Store. Okay. Yo, the goat Kieran's doing regional streams. Thanks, man. Yeah. I mean, I figured I was gonna watch some of these games anyways. Might as well just stream them, hang out with everybody. Yeah, I definitely don't have enough time to like stream consistently, just because like I play basketball during the week. I do my Pokemon coaching. I do basketball coaching. Like I have to coach basketball tomorrow, so I could maybe stream later in the day. But yeah, it's fun. Psychically with fusion energy OP. Yeah. Yeah, this is the problem with not grabbing Giratina now. Like, there's no way to punish this. Okay, so now there's a Tina. So we're definitely not going the stall route. Yeah, see, like, now he just has to Abyss Seeking. And, like, now, like, he's just going to lose, like, as soon as James just, like, rips a VMAX. Because if Bradner loses, like, this game, like, I just don't see it being possible for him to, what's it called? To win a game 3 with how much time is left. I mean, there might be, just because Mew has, like, it's all 2 prizers, but... Alright. Actually, I wasn't paying attention to James' hand. It's definitely more fun the way I get bored sometimes watching. Yeah, it's definitely more fun for sure. Like, the commentators are all pretty solid, like, that we have here, but yeah, just watching with other people is, like, just really fun. Like, discussing plays, all that. Alright, let's see. I swear this guy hasn't missed the flip yet. Look at Bradner in the face cam. So, there's a couple options. You can get a stadium... Because you definitely don't want to... you could play, I don't know if you want, since Isaiah just did Abyss Seeking, but his hand's not that strong. Because like, I feel like if you just grab like Mew, and then just grab Tablet or something, like the game's pretty much done. Okay, he's going to Vacuum. No, Bradner does do that. I remember I played against him in, what was it, Toronto Regionals last year, top 8, and he always puts his like hands like this, like... And I remember I rewatched the stream after. Okay, wait, did he shuffle his deck? Yeah, so I wouldn't play Iono. I would put Forest down. I would try and draw, like, he was losing. He drew really badly against me. I would just put the Forest down, then try and draw a Power Tablet, or try and draw a VMAX. And then you pretty much just win on the spot. Yeah, like, I don't think he needed to grab Vacuum off of that. Okay, or he can just rip that. Because I was going to say, like, if you just get Tablet VMAX, like the game's pretty much done. Then you can Iono after if you want to. 2, 3. Okay. I mean, just flip heads on this cram if you've been following how it's been going. So probably get rid of rope or switch. That's fine. There you go. Finally. I'd probably vacuum the box. You really want to draw knockout this turn. Because he's used 2 Genesects. So yeah, drawing 4 versus 2 is massive. Because you have Ultra Balls and out. Mew VMAX is an out. Tablets and out. Yeah, good. That goes to my local cup. Play him top 8. I beat him game 1 and lost twice after he didn't get single tails. It was kind of whack. Yeah, I always hate playing against decks like that flip coins. Because you're just sitting there like, please flip tails, please flip tails. Holy double boss. One more. Oof. Yeah, it is annoying. Honestly, you have to Iono now. You need the knockout. I would put the box down just because you never need that card. But yeah, Arctic, where's your locals? I assume somewhere in the States. Yeah, this would be super unlucky to whiff now off this. Okay, he got Ultra Ball. You probably Ultra Ball the Forest and the Cram or the Judge. You keep the Vacuum for sure. Yeah, Cram is fine. What a good Jenny draw. In Georgia, nice. I mean, there's enough time for James to win now. Like, Isaiah would literally need to take a 6-minute turn to force a tie. And I mean, like, there's no way you can, like, legitimately take 6 minutes. Alright, let's see. Alright, here's Pokegear. I mean, if you want to get Chloris, You okay? You Nest Ball first, and then you. I actually don't remember if he had Colress in his other hand or not. If you're Bradner, would I scoop? It's a good question. If he knows how much time is left, which I mean, Bradner definitely knows. He's wearing a watch. You probably scoop. Suppose if you scoop as Bradner, you have to turn 2, get a knockout with a Tina. I don't know. Did he fail his Nest Ball? Okay. I mean, I don't really think like if you scoop, like if you just brick, like you can get donked by James. Like it's almost impossible to win a game 3 with like 4 minutes left. So you probably just play this out and like I don't know, see if a miracle happens. I mean, but here's the thing, like if you can take a knock, like if Isaiah plays super fast and he gets like triple Comfy turn 1, like it is possible to get a turn 2 knockout, and then with +3 turns you can win. But it's also like just as likely that you get donked or something, so maybe securing the match point's fine. I don't know. It's a tough question. It's my first year as a master at 260 points. Hopefully I can get my first world invite as a master. Any advice? Yeah, I'd say honestly don't stress too much about your invite. Just like focus on each tournament like individually. So like always prepare the best you can for each regional, for each international. Like, don't be like, oh, like I need to do well at this one because they might invite, or I need to get this place. Like, just play well. Like, if you just do well, like you'll probably get a couple top 64s, top 32s, maybe spike. Once you get later in the season, then yeah, you kind of have to start looking at like what place you need to get at tournaments. And then I'd say just like, yeah, make sure you're maxing out your locals. Those are pretty big. And if you can go to international, go to international. Like the points they give out at international is like insane. So like even if you have to skip a regional or 2 to do an international, it's normally worth it because the point payout is more than double. Bradner could counter catcher plus Roxanne at the end to burn 3 turns. Yeah, that's true actually. So yeah, maybe you just play this game. Yeah. Yeah, other than that, I'm trying to think advice for any first invite. Honestly, if you just play like good Pokemon, like I think it's very doable. Just make sure you're getting your local points and go into as many tournaments as you can. Yeah, you can see like this has been a very long turn from Bradner. So I mean, like James is probably gonna need like be at 2 prizes when time gets called. So if Bradner can counter catch a Roxanne path, yeah, like. Like what? Like it doesn't matter what Kofi goes. Oh, okay, that one doesn't fly. I selected. Okay, I thought they were both the same. Okay. All right, on James's turn here, like I don't want to see any messing around. I want to see like play as fast as possible and attack. Yeah. Yeah, like Bradner's just trying as much as he can to do actions. Okay. He has counter catcher in his hand with a path, so. Alright, you need. Okay, Feather Ball, grab a VMAX, and then just start drawing cards. Yeah, don't even look. If you see a DTE or you see a switch as James, you literally just play it and attack. Like, don't waste. You don't need to draw any other cards. Sure. I wouldn't play Judge. That's wasting another like 20 seconds. I mean, I guess Bradner had a big hand, so you don't want him to have counter catcher Roxanne, but I don't know. I feel like it's James. You just want to. He has 2 minutes. Like he's probably fine. I'm probably like stressing for him too much. Yep, I agree with Pablo. You don't need thing. Oh my, I still don't have it. Okay. Yeah, burn it again. Burn it, burn it, burn it, burn it, burn it. No. Okay, you guys, he wants to like have more burnable cards after. Oh my goodness, these are a clog. Okay, you vacuum the Nest Ball, I think. No, that's true, actually. Yeah, you might want to keep it a Nest Ball for a Cram. I didn't think about that. Okay, there we go. Okay, literally, retreat, attack. Go, 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 go. Don't even play Heavy Ball. Don't Heavy Ball, don't Heavy Ball. Okay, good. And hopefully he sets Psychic Leap. He has double boss in his hand too, so his hand doesn't get disrupted. He's fine. yeah, he has Roxanne. Yeah, it's pretty clear. You just have to Roxanne path, counter catcher Genesect, and hope for the best. Okay. True. Okay, gear. And he already has Roxanne, so. I mean, I guess he needs counter catcher, so he's just taking he's just gearing to burn. Oh, he has counter catcher already. Okay, so now he just needs to draw path. All right, that was actually a really good draw from Isaiah off the judge. Thor and the Kung Fu go crazy here. Yeah. Yeah, because James burned his tablet, so he couldn't knock out the V-Star. I mean, it's effectively the same thing, because then James just taps it and has the boss to win. Alright, let's see if we hit the path. I don't think Bradner's played any yet. Oh, he has one that lost zone, but... He has Flower Select, plus he can draw Jet Energy. Alright. Yeah, James has used Forest yet. Or Forest already, so he can't do that as note. Yeah, VIP, nice. I see path, yeah. Nice. Yeah, there's no point in attacking the Sableye because time got called, so. Yeah, so if time wasn't called, obviously you would be lost mining right now, but alright. This is literally it. Does James have Switch in his hand, yes or no? Yeah, if James doesn't get a knockout this turn, game's done. Yeah, Zia kind of sacked hard off that judge, counter catcher and Roxanne without having to use Flower Select. I mean, he had basically a lot of cards left. Okay. Oh, DT, okay. Okay. Yeah, attack with that one. Yeah. What did he get off the prize? Another VMAX, that's whatever. So Bradner needs another boss or counter catcher. Ooh, he actually doesn't have one. Oh, Isaiah only plays one copy of counter catcher. Wow. Okay, so then he has to rip boss here off this Flower Select. No. Yeah, I don't think he has a way to win. If he only plays one counter catcher. Oh, that's true. He can. That is right. Actually, he can retreat into Tina. Yeah, use Tina and pray. I mean, I know James has all his boss left because I saw him have that one hand Rager 2 or 3. Yeah, you definitely bench 2 Tina, so escape rope's not a win condition. Yeah, because we saw James' hand. It's like Ultra Ball, UV Max, VIP Pass, so he needs to rip boss here. Yo, Marvin 5-0, let's go. I think you do double turbo. I think that's it. Nice. Yeah, that's game. Yeah, you can do 210. Wow. Damn, that was close. Alright, that's gonna be the last game I watched today. I have to go to Banana Games dinner today. My friend's hosting a party, but yeah, if I have time, maybe I'll hop on tomorrow. Honestly, thanks to everyone for watching. I had way more people watching than I was expected. I just want to do it as a test, so yeah, maybe in the future if I don't go to regional, I'll stream it. Cool. Alright. Take it easy, everyone.